today's edition of Tiger Talk, we will have a special look at the U.S. Jones Elementary School Principal Leon Clark, courtesy of the U.S. Jones broadcasting team. Mr. Clark will retire at the conclusion of this academic year, leaving a rich legacy at the Demopolis City Schools. Here's the U.S. Jones broadcasting team with Mr. Clark. The Demopolis City Schools Board of Education tackled a lengthy agenda at its April meeting. The board approved a one-time application fee of $50 for non-resident students seeking to enter the school system. Westside Elementary School is expected to be awarded another pre-K class for the 2018 through 2019 school year. That will give 52 local students a seat in the system's pre-K program.
Hello, I'm Kelsey James, a student at U.S. Jones Elementary. In a few minutes, I will be talking with Mr. Clark, our school principal. This year is not just any ordinary year for Mr. Clark and the students at U.S. Jones Elementary School. You see, Mr. Clark will be retiring in July with over 40 plus years of service in education. And his absence next year will be deeply felt at our school. He has been an exceptional leader for the teachers, staff, and students at our school. And his shoes will be hard to fill. I have been given the privilege of interviewing Mr. Clark, so it is my pleasure to introduce to you today Mr. Leon Clark. Hello, Mr. Clark.
Hello.
I know the days become very busy at the end of the school year, and even more so for you with your upcoming retirement. So thank you for taking time out of your schedule to talk with me.
It's always a pleasure, to talk to our students from our broadcasting team. Y'all have done a fabulous job in all this year.
Thanks. I have a few questions to ask you.
Okay.
What drew you to a career in education?
Well, it started with my mother and father. Okay. It was just a standing rule in our house now that we were going to go on to college. Okay. There was no questions about it. Okay. They set the ground rules, and that's exactly what my sisters and I did. I was very fortunate now to participate in sports, in my high school years. I participated in all the sports. I lettered in them. And that just sort of led me, in the direction of going into the school business, you might say. I had a great coach, a great leader, that worked with me very closely. When I was in high school, I worked at the high school during the summertime. So if I wasn't shooting basketball and working out with weights, I was working, to help around the school, during the summertime. So I was just there constantly. So during the years, of my high school career, I played sports. Basketball was my big sport. So I had the opportunity now to go on and play basketball in junior college. So I did that. And then from there, I moved on into the University of Southern Mississippi, where I received my BS degree and also my master's degree. So it's just a lot of different things falling into place. And it wound up that I got into a profession that I enjoyed doing.
What do you think are the biggest changes that have occurred in education during your career?
One of the biggest things, I can just put one word to it, and that is accountability. It's just, this day and time, all the changes that's been occurring over the years, that I've been connected now with education, that there's always been constant changes going on, but always, changes for the better. And it puts us in a position now as teachers now that we're responsible for, anything now that deals with federal programs, state programs, local programs, procedures. Our teachers are required, to maintain these at all times. So it's just something now that's ongoing. Our teachers never had, the area of professional development now for our teachers, has expanded itself now to the point now to where our teachers are constantly, receiving training, and learning more and more about what they teach and the things that they do in the classroom. So that's been very big, in respect to the teachers. Student-wise, now when y'all are going to fix to be coming of age, in which y'all are going to be moving to the middle school, and then from there you're going to be going on to the high school. We have a great school system, that's provided our students now with opportunities, that opportunity now to be able to go on to a 4-year college, and we do a lot of things at the high school in which our students can actually earn college credit, during their high school years, and then from there 4-year college, or you can go into a 2-year college. And then move from a 2-year college into a 4-year college. You can go into a 2-year program that deals with career tech. We've got a great career tech program, okay, at the high school that enables students now to start looking at different things now that they like to do, so they can sort of get an idea about what direction to go, and they can extend their training right on into college. Okay, and the thing about it is, okay, a lot of the career tech jobs, that are out there in that training, you can wind up, making more money now than that student now that went through college for 4 years. So that's some of the things now right there. Then you can go on a little bit further. Our students have the opportunity to get into the military. Okay, you get into the military, now you can get your education paid for. Okay, or a student may just want to go into the workforce. But in either case, we're putting our students in position now that when they graduate, okay, they should be prepared to succeed out there in the world. And then the final area of accountability now centers around our parents. Okay, our parents have got to understand that they are a part of your education. Okay, it's not just about you students now being in school, here 7 hours a day. Education is all the time. Okay, it's when you're away from school, when you're at different activities, when you're at church. Okay, education is always there, and it always will be. So the idea of parents being involved, we talk about reading. Okay, we want you to be able to read well. Okay, we want you to be able to understand your math facts. Okay, those type of things. We want you to be able to do what the teachers have instructed you to do. And in order to do that, okay, everybody's got to work together. Your community, okay, your teachers, okay, your parents, okay, the businesses. Demopolis has got to work together, okay, to ensure now that we have a great school system and our students can succeed.
Mr. Clark, what will stand out to you most from your time in Demopolis?
Well, I think everybody knows how I feel about Demopolis. Demopolis is a great place to live. Okay, when I first came, okay, I was excited about it. When I came to Demopolis when I was at high school, and I'm looking forward to the idea of retiring here, okay, in Demopolis also. The thing is, okay, what a lot of people know they talk about, okay, but when you look at it in a little bit more depth, okay, Demopolis is a great place. There's a lot of opportunities here. We have a great community, we have great businesses, our parents really support what we do. So that's the thing, that we've got to understand, okay, that there's some great things going on here, okay, and just seizing the opportunity to continue to be a part of it, I think is very important.
What is next for you as you enter retirement?
Well, I think the biggest thing is, okay, now that I can joke about this. Okay, number one, okay, I'm not going to be scheduling any meetings. Okay, I'm not going to be making any schedules. Okay, I'm going to be active and doing some things now that I've always wanted to do. My wife and I, we're looking forward now to retirement. We've got 4 grandchildren and 1 on the way. Okay, so we're going to be doing a lot of visiting.
Mr. Clark, on behalf of U.S. Jones Elementary School, we would all like to say thank you for a job well done, and we will miss you very, very much.
Thank you.
The board also honored its students and Teacher of the Month from U.S. Jones Elementary School and Demopolis High School. Those honored were U.S. Jones student Alexia Daines, teacher Stephanie Pittman, and nurse Teresa Freeman. Honorees from DHS were student Luke Lindsay, teacher Rebecca Pipkins, and JROTC director Colonel Larry Hearns. The board also honored Westside Elementary teacher Dee Roark, whose quick action in the performance of the Heimlich maneuver helped student Emma Blankenship. The board also approved the hiring of Allie Marcus as DHS special education teacher and Carol Halkias as DHS Spanish teacher, as well as the transfer of Freddie James from her secretary position at DMS to the same position at DHS. Last week, Demopolis City Schools held its 3rd annual Special Olympics Field Day. The event celebrated 37 special education students in the Demopolis system and gave them unique opportunities to shine. Here's a look at this occasion courtesy Ashley Moore, Tyler Hill, and Haley Hogg.
It's just an idea to give the special needs students a day that's designed around them and focus on what they can do instead of their disabilities, and to let them interact with the general education kids and just mingle those together. They're going to have the 40-yard dash, an egg and spoon race, a ring toss, bowling, a baseball throw, and basketball toss. fun to watch them laugh. They laugh together. They encourage each other. Do the events and take them to and from. They have buddies. From year to year, I see certain students looking for the other kid that they were helping last year. You can just see the happiness between them.
Demopolis High School will switch to a modified block schedule for the 2018-2019 academic year. The schedule will call for a standard 7-period day Monday, Tuesday, and Friday of each week. Each Wednesday and Thursday will be on the block schedule, during which students will be given 96 minutes of instructional time. On Wednesdays in the fall, students will attend 1st, 3rd, and 5th and 7-period classes. On Thursday, they will attend 2nd, 4th, and 6th-period classes, as well as an academic enrichment period. In the spring, the schedule will flip, and students will attend 2nd, 4th, and 6th-period classes on Wednesdays. 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th-period classes will also be on Thursdays in the spring. The schedule will also see school release at 2:27 p.m. one day each week. This edition of Tiger Talk has been brought to you by Nahiola Credit Union and the Copeland Law Firm. Thank you for allowing me to be your host for this school year on Tiger Talk, and we hope to see you next year.